body triangle from there, and I have long legs. I have something sort of in the chamber when somebody goes this way, but generally the body triangle lets you rotate a little bit more. If they're staying just with feet on their hip, it's imperative that I clear that top foot, right? So if feet on my back, and easier said than done, right? I mean, like I said, we're starting in a rough place. I'm passing it off here. He's got those hooks in. That's what's going to prevent me from being able to turn. One thing I can do is shoot that leg long to be able to push through. And he's framing off the mat here with this hand, which makes it hard for me to get that shoulder as deep as I would like it, right? But I'm gonna curl in, and then yeah, I'm making a jump because I'm controlling this tricep with my hand, right? And I'm rowing in and I'm pressing it with my chest. But there's a moment of truth where I'm going to let go with this left hand and make that transition. And if he explodes right there, I'm going to lose him, right? It's not perfect. So I've slipped the hook so that top hook is no longer controlling my hips. I'm able to turn in, and then I'm jumping up to make that transition. But I've got, if he's here and this hook is locked in on my foot there where I can't turn, I've got to clear that foot to make it happen. And then there's a moment of truth, right? From here to here, and it's got to be quick, right? We're constantly working on improving the jujitsu so there's less spaces like that, right? Old school rubber guard pass, rubber guard, boom, clear the neck. And if they postured out at that moment when I let go to clear the neck, they could potentially get out. So who can tell me what was the answer Eddie came up with? Actually, Sean Bollinger came up with it. The double bagger, 100%. Yep. Yep. So I'm here. When I go to clear, he postures up unless I grab that other foot. And then he's locked in. There's no space for escape. Right? That's Swedish twister. The same thing. I'm in the twister. I've got the hands. I got to let go of the hands and make the transition to the shoulder hook. And there's a moment of time where they can explode and escape. Swedish twister all the way through here. Boom. There's no time for them to escape. I don't have a perfect version of this yet, right? Um, there's still a moment where they can get out, and we've got to be faster than them in that transition, and we've got to make sure that we're slipping the top hook. Guy goes to a body triangle. I feel like this is a pretty good option, but if they're foot on the hips, you certainly got to clear that top foot, and I did that just by straightening and then turning it. Questions on any of that? Yes, sir.
Kind of on those same lines, like I'm finding I'm locking up, getting a full lock, but then the across the skin a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I'm clearing the guard. Would it
You're passing all the way?
Passing all the way. Would it be better to kind of use my, like go far, use the chest, and then adjust it arm back down, or to let go of the lock, use this to press the arm down, or you create like that seems
Well,
faster, but it creates something.
you know, he's not, I don't think, an expert from this particular position, but really what we're talking is front choke transitions, right? Darce, anaconda, arming guillotine, right? Nobody in here is better with those grip transitions than Keith. So how you transition from Darce, right, deep right arm to maybe rolling anaconda using your elbow to peel that back and come an anaconda, or going arm and guillotine there, I think are all things that you're going to have to work out. I don't have a perfect step by step what to go where, but this guy's pretty darn good in there. I would probably workshop with Keith on that. Let's keep working on it. The transition, right? When I'm holding that arm, I'm pushing it in. I've already got his head. I got to do a strong row to my body as I make that jump to get my left elbow or whatever elbow up on top of the head so I can continue to keep his posture broken. If he capitalizes on that moment and postures out, right, we're going to be in trouble. And that's kind of, that's jujitsu. There's going to be moments in these transitions, unless it's one of those perfect techniques like old school rubber guard path with the double bagger, or go clinch where we fire and flip. And so there's no space, right? We're constantly working to tighten up the jujitsu so there's less spaces for escape during these transitions. But in this one, it's not perfect yet. Let's keep playing with it. 1, 2.